more and more of us are finding ourselves working from home, whether or not that's something that we've done by choice or because of the new environment. And with that comes the flexibility that we all crave as entrepreneurs to have things done on our own time and in our own schedule. But are we doing it right? Are we making sure that what we're doing is making sure that both our business grows and are keeping ourselves healthy? I'm Brenda Trott, the Make Money in Your Sleep Girl, and you have come to my channel because we're all things marketing and manifestation. And today I have a special guest for you, Megan Nolan. She is going to help us make sure that we are staying fit on the inside for ourselves so that we can make sure that our business grows. Welcome, Megan.
Thank you so much. Great to be here with you today.
I am very envious of that background. I'm going to have to probably find out exactly where you got it because I have my blank wall. We're going to keep going. But you and I connected at basically a place where business owners connect because we have things to share with each other. And I really love that what you have to share with our audiences is fresh, but also really necessary. So how do we make sure? I know I have 10 years practice and I still have to kick myself sometimes because I don't have that motivation to get things done. So how do we make sure that we can do things in a efficient, or not even efficient, but like prosperous way?
We can make sure that we do that by taking care of ourselves first, because you are the common denominator in your business, your clients, your team, your content, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And so you feeling your best is literally the secret sauce to that happening. But truth be told, as business owners, we became business owners because for a reason, right? We have a vision, we have a purpose, and we have a drive to us, which is a natural part of being an entrepreneur. And that really makes a successful entrepreneur, is somebody who's willing to go after it. But because we have that drive within us, we tend to be in that like, go, 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 doing, must get it all done sort of mode. And we can be reluctant to slow down, thinking that, oh yeah, self-care or exercise or meditation or whatever, I'll just get to that later, and get to that later, and it goes gradually lower and lower and lower down the to-do list.
I'd have to say I'm completely guilty of this because you tend to want to like go for the dollar, right? Meditation isn't going to bring me more money, or is it? Right. That's
Exactly.
kind of, so until you understand the connection between that self-care and profits, it's just really easy to push it aside because you almost sometimes, I think in the past, and I know that other people that I've talked to, you kind of feel like the sense of guilt for not doing something that is productive or profitable. And so but at the same time, I can attest to the fact that like when I took off with my family to go have a fun weekend, it was the most profitable weekend that I ever had.
That's it. It's kind of that confusing, like double-edged sword, because we think like, oh, I should be doing all of these things, but yet when we slow down enough and we take that time to go with your family or whatever it is, go for a walk with your pup, that's when we get out of that frantic busyness of like, I have so much to do, into a more calm place. And that's when ideas start flowing to us, things pop into your head. And maybe that's when sales start coming, because you're just like not in that sort of must make it happen sort of energy. You're in that calm state and you're in that receptive mode that is the key for manifestation. And it is that version of you that we all really strive to be, that like big vision version of ourselves that's like got all the things. Well, what do? Of course they make time for themselves. Of course they make how they feel a priority. But yet we're like in that sort of striving energy that we think, oh, it's not productive, therefore it's a waste of time. But it is productive because it's you taking care of yourself so you can show up from that place rather than that like frantic, hectic energy.
Yeah, I am with you 100%. It's an energy thing. So how do we make sure when we're at home, like you said, take care of ourselves? That's the same thing as like people saying, oh, you have to self-love. Like, can you give us some steps? How can we make sure as entrepreneurs that we're really taking care of ourselves?
Whatever makes you feel good is a great place to start. So a lot of times people feel like, oh, okay, I put it on my goals list or my vision board that I'm going to do yoga every day or I'm going to work out every day. And that's a really beautiful, very highly aspirational goal, but it might be a little bit unachievable at this point. So start with something small. Start with something as literally as simple as when you get out of bed, like the first thing that you do, when you put your feet on the ground, you go to stand up for that first time every day, literally declare to yourself, this is going to be a great day. And if you're not sure it's going to be a great day, you can qualify it and say, this is going to be a great day. I don't know how, but it's going to be a great day. And so it literally just starts to begin to set the tone. And then do whatever feels good for your body. You know, some people like to do meditation or visualization or gratitude practice, all of which have scientific research to back them. They're not just woo-woo fluffy things. They're really well validated. And then I suggest that you do a little bit of movement. So whatever that is for you, maybe that's, you know, as I said, walking your pup, or maybe you do like yoga or exercise. But the reality of our modern life, and especially as business owners, is that we spend way too much time sitting down in the chair and our bodies are feeling it. And so it's important to do things to energize your body, get blood flow going. Again, lots of benefits just for exercise in and of itself. But from that, you know, kind of firepower point of view, like turning up your firepower, get your body moving before you go sit in the chair all day.
Right. That makes perfect sense. So, that does make perfect sense. And I know there's a variety of ways that could probably do an entire extra thing just on physical movement.
Mm-hmm.
But you have something kind of cool coming up. Can you tell us about that?
For sure. So on March 18th, I'm doing a free workshop to help you to master your morning routine. Because we can, you know, we have this idea of like, okay, I'm going to have a morning routine. And then we're like, okay, my morning routine is scrolling on Facebook. You know, it's like, that's not what I mean. I mean, wait till you've done your morning routine and wait till you take care of yourself, whatever amount of time you can allot to that. And we're going to talk about that. So I'm going to teach you the 5 essential ingredients to help you rise and thrive. So you can create a routine that you can fit into your day. And whether, again, that's 5 minutes. And I know even the busiest moms or dads out there with all the kids and all the things, and even the busiest person can allocate 5 minutes to tapping into, you know, their own energy, moving their body and all of that. So that's what we're going to share in the workshop so that you can leave with tools to begin to create that morning routine for yourself. Because as a business owner, how you feel is literally the secret sauce to your success. And there is a massive ROI on, you know, self-care or taking care of yourself. Because again, like I said, you're essential in your business. And if you're not there to do your work, who's going to do it?
I don't know if you know who Andy Dooley is, but he has a saying that I absolutely love. And he says, there's nothing more important than feeling good, than me feeling good. And I 100% attest that, you know, just having fun in your business. But when you can do so, I just want to caution you, Mr. and Mrs. Business Owner, that if you are hesitant to take this free course that Megan's offering you because it says routines, I assure you that this is not about everything that we've done to exit the corporate world. This is about helping you feel good. So when she says that you're helping yourself make a routine, I back me up here, Megan, or tell me if I'm wrong. You are not talking about ingraining things in yourself that are hard. This isn't Gary Vee. This is Brenda and Megan here telling you that you can build a routine that is fun and satisfying. Is that right?
100%. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm really like, I'm definitely on the anti-hustle train. I'm more about like doing what works for you. And I give you a variety of tools. Think of it like a buffet and you get to choose what you want rather than like 1 through 10, this is what you have to do. I'm like a bit of a rule breaker myself. So I don't want to, you know, make you think it's going to be something strict by any means. I just give you options and you figure out what works and you start with tiny habits. And when you do things that make you feel better, that's when you actually create a habit, because habits are formed by emotion, not by being strict with yourself. You do something and you feel good, your body releases dopamine, you're more likely to continue the habit and therefore make it a habit, not just like an every once in a while sort of thing. But it's really up to you. You know, I'm definitely a no, it's not a strict, you know, hard and fast something that you need to follow. I just want you to have the tools you need to take care of yourself so you feel good.
You know, I just want to just piggyback on that for just a second, because you said, you know, tiny habits are to make this, but you also said, you know, when you do things that make you feel good. And the truth is, when you do one thing that makes you feel good, more things that make you feel good come along. And isn't that what we went into business for? Yes, we went into business to help other people. 100%. That's why I'm in business, because I want your business to succeed. But the other part of that is that we want to feel good in our business. We like being our own boss. Most of us do anyway. And so I think that what you're saying too, goes along with not just making good habits with those good feelings, but more good feelings come. And then we can be happy in helping everyone else. Don't we need some more happiness in 2021?
Hello.
So how can people, we'll put the links down in wherever we are, but if people are just kind of catching this, how can they find out about your upcoming workshop?
So yeah, we'll definitely share the links, or I'm on Instagram at I am Megan Nolan, and I'd love to connect on there. So I've got it, it's going to be all over there. And so you can definitely check it out over there and connect. I'd love to hear about your journey and how I can support you. But we will share the links for that. And then I also, if you happen to catch this later on, so if you catch this after March 18th and you've missed the workshop, I don't want to leave you hanging. So I do have a amazing morning routine checklist. So again, because I want to give you options, there's changes or shifts, I should say, shifts that you can make on the inside. So inner shifts, about doing your visualization, tapping into your higher self, et cetera, praying, whatever you like to do. And then outer shifts. So those are options to nourish your physical body. So we nourish your emotional body and your mental and your spiritual body, as well as your physical body. So if you happen to catch this later, definitely grab that, because that's another awesome resource for you.
Okay. Is it something that you can say orally for those that don't go back and look at the links?
I can, yes. Let me pull it up really quick. And
while she's looking for that, I just want to remind you that if you have not yet taken the quiz, if you are trying to find out what's stopping your business from making the most instead of having that glass ceiling, or if you're getting a bunch of money and it's constantly flying out the window, make sure that you take my quiz over at finallyfinanciallyfree.me and find out how you can keep more and earn more while having more fun.
Love it. Yeah, the quiz was awesome. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, it's helpful for sure. So the workshop, the link for the workshop is bit.ly. So that's bit.ly/MYMMAR 2021. So it's MYN.
And we'll have those listed in the description, but just in case, I know there's at least a couple of people out there who just kind of listen and want to jot it down. So thanks so much. I'm going to be there. So I'm looking forward to your workshop, because wow, this is one that I need for sure. Life changes have happened to me recently, and winter storms have happened to me, and I'm ready to have more fun in my daily routine. So thank you so much. We hope to see you. Thanks, Megan.
You're so welcome. Thank you so much. Take care.